Hi. Today's question has 3 answers that you are not going to want to miss because the third answer is a secret that will show you exactly how to make more money with self-publishing than the other options. So let's get into it. The issue that a lot of people have is the question that was asked was, what does self-publishing mean? And this can be a little bit confusing because there's a lot of different options and a lot of different people who do publish books, but does it count as self-publishing if it's with this company or if it's with that company? It can be a little bit confusing, the difference between the traditional publishing and the different types and options available when self-publishing. This is Chris Baird from selfpublishingmadeeasynow.com. Go ahead and hit the subscribe bell if you would like for me to make more videos like this one, and check out below in the description for my self-publishing checklist that will show you exactly how to get started on your self-publishing journey. And here at selfpublishingmadeeasynow.com, we try to make self-publishing much easier because self-publishing doesn't have to be so hard. So let's get right on into it. When I first started, I didn't even consider traditional publishing. I just thought I had read some books on the subject of doing Kindle publishing, and I realized, wow, I can take ideas that I've always had about organization and productivity, and I can actually put those together into a book and put it out into the world where people can read my thoughts on this and share their thoughts with me. It was an amazing experience, and I discovered that this self-publishing thing was pretty good. After listening to podcasts of people who'd gone both directions, I began to come under the understanding that there are some serious advantages with self-publishing. But what exactly is self-publishing? And that is the question we want to answer today. So the 3 answers are, the first is, it means publishing your book without having to get it approved by a company or organization. Now, they may check just to make sure the formatting is correct, that the customers who buy it aren't going to be completely dissatisfied, but in terms of your opinions and the way that you write, and maybe even some grammar issues, not completely, but some, they may just let the book go on the market. They're not going to be doing any editing or any other filtering. They're just going to push that book out to the market and let the market decide if it wants to read the book, or maybe it doesn't want to read the book. And that is one of the first key aspects of self-publishing. The other thing is with self-publishing, and this can be the part that's a little confusing, you may do all the work yourself, or you may pay other companies to do some or all of it. For example, maybe you're going to pay a company to do the editing, or a company to make a cover for you, or maybe you want to have a description made for you, or maybe you want help in terms of the title and the structure of your book, or the formatting of your book. What about converting it to the different formats that you're going to want to publish your book in, like audiobooks, the narrator? You have all of these different things, or running ads against your book. You have all of these different things on marketing and production and formatting, all the things to keep in mind. But the fact is, at the end of the day, you decide what you wish to do. You can pay people to do these things, but it's still a self-published book at the end of the day. In fact, you can hire services, which I would not recommend, to do the entire process for you. I would not do that. I would still maintain control over your book, because some people have actually done that and given away the rights to their books, and suddenly it makes a complete mess. They never are able to get it back. So I'd be very careful with that. I would recommend that you just follow as we teach here at selfpublishingmadeeasynow.com. Keep things very simple. So I hope that explained a little bit about it, but here's the third thing regarding the secret of what does self-publishing mean? And the answer is, what most people aren't aware with self-publishing is that the royalties can be up to 70%. On your Kindle books that you put out, assuming they're between $3 and $10, you can make as much as 70% of the royalties on those books. So the profitability goes much higher than you would get a traditionally published book. And that is something that a lot of people who get started or are wondering whether they should self-publish or not are not completely aware of. And that is something you are definitely going to want to pay attention to when you're making up your mind upon whether this is the right route for you, that you will probably make, unless you already have a following, a lot more money if you self-publish. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what you have found? Have you found that you were in terms of answering the question of what does self-publishing mean? Maybe your definition varies a little bit from mine. Go ahead and let me know below in the comments, and look up above me right here, and you'll see another video that answers your self-publishing questions. Thanks.